Here we have the second match of our Giant Singles Competitor Tournament. We have Kane, Randy Orton, Giant, MVP, Zack Ryder, and Buff Bagwell. Buff Bagwell just added to the roster with this particular matchup. MVP was able to be added last week during a Wrestle War tournament. As you see, a huge flapjack by Zack Ryder to Randy Orton. Kane unfortunately lost his title that would have given him a bye through this round. He has to fight through this elimination match to actually be part of the next round of the tournament. People are eliminated in this match not by going to the top rope, but actually being through pinfall or submission. As you see MVP with a huge elbow to Buff Bagwell, and we see Zack Ryder going to do a nice flip onto Randy Orton, the face of the WWE. As you see Giant stepping over Kane. Giant in his first match here in the WWE, as you see a couple of shots by Zack Ryder almost eliminating Randy Orton. As you see, a rake to the back, Giant trying to pin Kane. Kane actually the top seed as he was a former champion. As you see the Giant walking Kane over to the ring, and he's going to try and whip him over the top rope. As you get Buff Bagwell going for a pin on MVP, only a 2 count. As you see Kane going to whip Zack Ryder into the opposite corner, and the Giant now has his hands on Randy Orton. And MVP in the corner, huge powerbomb by Kane to Zack Ryder, and Buff Bagwell looking for a big move. Nice takedown by Buff Bagwell to MVP. Gonna go for the pin on MVP once again. 1, 2, 3. Buff Bagwell, the first elimination onto MVP. As you see Randy Orton now bounce around the ropes and now attacked by Buff Bagwell once again. Kane and the Giant looking to both attack Zack Ryder, the internet champion, the internet darling, as he gets a headlock applied to him by the Giant. Giant gonna put Ryder against the ropes as we see a 3 count from Randy Orton to Buff Bagwell. Buff Bagwell, the second person eliminated. We have 4 left. These men all fighting to get into that second round, the quarterfinals of this Giant tournament. Kane going for a pin on Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton is eliminated. Chokeslam onto Zack Ryder. Will the Giant be able to get a pin here? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Zack Ryder is down for the count. Kane actually delayed the pin with his own pin. Zack Ryder was down for quite some time. And see Giant put around the ring. Huge tilt-a-whirl slam by Kane. Gonna pick up the Giant by his throat. Will the former Euorpean Champion get into the later parts of this matchup? Huge lift by Kane, slamming the Giant on the mat. Over 500 pounds. We've got 850 pounds between the two men in this ring. As we see Giant go for a nice running attack, but gets slammed with that tilt-a-whirl slam once again by Kane. Classic Kane, as you see a huge leg drop now onto the throat of the Giant. Giant gonna get picked up by Kane here. Kane gonna go for a choke slam on one of the masters of the choke slam, the Big Show, also known as the Giant here, as you see a pin from Kane. 1, 2, 3. Kane is your winner. Kane will go on to the quarterfinals to face off against Hulk Hogan and Sid Vicious.